Whitechapel-based Human Relief Foundation have just returned from an extraordinary and exciting trip in China. Now, talking about this, I've got two guests here with me, Councillor Mahbub Alam and Team Leader Shaheed, who's a permanent member and a guest to our studios here. Welcome to the Sports Show, both of you.
Thank you.
I wanted to discuss this fantastic trip that's taken part. And without doing too much introduction, you guys are seasoned campaigners on TV and radio and all types of media. I thought we'd get into the conversation straight away. Now, Councillor Mahbub, you were part of this 16-man or 16-man and woman, 16-team squad, I should say, 16 squad team that travelled to China to take part in a trek of the Great Wall of China. Can you tell us about your experiences?
I mean, it's been a great experience. The team was fantastic, age starting from 20 to up to 42, and we worked very well together. It was a great experience. It's a lot more than what I expected. It was very challenging, and every day it was a different challenge every day. So challenge was different. It was not the same thing that we repeated every day. The section of the walls are different from one another. So it has been a fantastic experience, and I've learned a lot from each individual of our team. So it helped me. At the same time, we raised a good amount of money, almost 60,000, and it's still raising for the people of Syria, who are now currently in the border of Jordan.
Yes.
So yes, it's a great cause and great experience.
Shaheed, what did you have to do in terms of preparing for the trip?
Before I come to preparation, thank you for having us, and it's been a great experience and privilege for me, especially being the staff and be part of Human Relief Foundation and take 16 people, men and women, and they are all from different sectors. They're not just a bunch of men and women. They're all graduated, education, all kind of experience within the team. And alhamdulillah, it was a great team. In terms of preparation, it was a huge task. Going from Heathrow to Beijing and then taking people out of Beijing, and then for 6 days to do the trek is a good experience, I would say, in terms of preparation.
Mahbub, you're quite active generally. We always see pictures of you on social media doing this move, that move, which is very good. It's inspiring for a lot of people as well. So you're quite active as well. The question I'm asking you is, despite being quite active and generally quite fit to a good level, was this enough preparation for what lay ahead on your trek?
It was a different experience. This was my first time, and I've read a little bit about the Great Wall of China, but the experience was different. Like I said, it was a lot more than what I expected. I almost expected it to be steps, no doubt, but it would be a nice steady steps. But certain part of the wall was totally ruined, so you don't even know what you're stepping in. Some slopes were very slippery as well. Had it rained, it would have been extremely slippery. A few of us slipped a few times. One of the sisters actually got injured. But dedication, I must say, hats off to her, Shahira, yeah? She would not let the people down. She would not let herself down. She wouldn't give up. She refused to give up. Then when we all advised, and she didn't want to. Certainly, she didn't want to let down the people of Syria, and she actually completed it with the injured knee. So yes, it was we almost did 50,000 steps. And those steps, when I talk about steps, it's not the steps that we normally use.
Yes.
So you're right. I do a lot of walking. I do a lot of training, trying to keep fit at the age of 40. But this was really, really difficult. And the food, you're not getting proper food. At lunch, you make a packed lunch. You're having to carry a big bag as well, remember, with enough water. Yeah. So 4 bottles of water could really make the bag quite heavy. And the weather, it played around a little bit. So certain places you feel a bit warm, then you have to take your layers off and then put the layers back on. All this, and then you got people like 16 people, aged from 42 and to keep up the group together. What was an experience? Was something that making sure that everybody is going together. Some were quite fit and very fast. Some were holding back, and we had to make sure that
everybody stayed together.
Everyone stays together.
Shaheed, apart from actually enjoying the sights, was it quite scary at times as well? I mean, Mahbub has touched on the fact that it's not just a Great Wall and it's not straight, you know, there's certain difficult
sections.
We've obviously been on mountain treks before, and I know how scared you can get.
So, wouldn't you agree it was even difficult in Snowdon? I've been to Snowdon, yeah? I personally say it was more difficult than Snowdon.
So
what it was, sometimes the stiff,
very stiff,
and the step, as Mahbub said, it's not the normal step.
Right.
You know, sometimes they're very close,
uneven,
yeah.
So there's risk of injury.
Oh yeah.
And how did you guys? The 16 members of the team there as well. Sometimes somebody's feeling a bit down. Somebody could feel homesick. Somebody could just feel like giving up. What did you do in terms of making sure that everybody was inspired and wanted to carry on?
I think as soon as they did say the guides, they have not met a group like this before. So as soon as we learned,
was that because of Abul Hayat Nurujjaman?
Great man was there. I really love the brother.
What we done, you know, like you have to break the ice. We didn't wait for that. The moment we got into the coach from the airport,
I think I took the microphone.
Yeah.
As soon as I go into the coach, I took the microphone. Okay. And I said, look, we need to introduce ourselves to one another.
Okay.
And
the guide, you were going to start singing straight away.
The guide was, I wish I could. But we did share some jokes, and not many jokes were cracking though. And I took the microphone, I said, no, we need to introduce ourselves, and this is who I am. And I was known as Uncle towards the end.
Yes,
because
you know, you keep
Uncle
saying,
Mahbub.
you know, he keeps saying from 18 to 42. He's the one is 42.
He's 42. He was the old man of the group.
Yes, yeah. No, I must say,
we all know that
he's only 20.
He's only 23, 24.
But I must say, if the group are watching right now, congratulations, guys, you made it. There were 5 different cities. Those who talked, the participants. From Bradford, Birmingham, Manchester, Leicester, and us from London. And every one of them were a good friend. Every one of them were soldiers. And every one of them wanted to do it because those who donated so that they can show that we made it. And we made it not for us, for the Syrian refugees.
Mahbub, would you do it again?
I mean, with the feelings and what I've learned and how I now feel, knowing that I helped those people are in need, I would do it again and again and again. I think we should spend more time doing this kind of work. This was a team that it's not just one-off. We will meet again, we will unite again. We want to do this kind of trek again with the same group if possible. But on the other line, we agreed to meet up every now and then. It's a relationship that we built within that trek itself was amazing. And it was not only from people from one ethnicity or one country. There was people from Bangladesh, Pakistan. There were some white people as well. There was a young girl there. And then we had, like I said, all graduate. So young, old, mix of. There was one Ribat brother as well. We shared lots of experience. And some of the difficulties that we faced on the very first night was freezing. You know, we would not think China going up to minus 6 or 7. On the very first night, we slept in a lodge. And there was no heater because their season ends. So we were the last people in the lodge. After us, it closes down for that season, and they open later.
Right.
So can you imagine that everything was almost not working, And they put the heater on for us, but that wasn't enough.
Wasn't doing the job.
We wasn't doing the job. So yes, this was challenging. And food was.
I mean, every step was challenging because it's a different environment, different people. We didn't accept we didn't know what's going to be next. What
motivated us, the fact that why we're doing it, and the view is breathtaking. So we went through the hardship. The minute we reached the peak, reached the summit, and we looked, I said, this is amazing, breathtaking. It's priceless. I cannot describe. I've been to Snowdon, I've been to other places, but Great Wall of China itself is different because it's mountains in a way. I have not seen mountains in such a fashion.
Right.
That is naturally given by Allah.
So Shaheed, what happens when you get to the peak? Do you climb down, jump down, free fall, take the train? What do you do?
We all jumped with our medal, and you know, it was so honorable thing that we all done. And I would like to say Jazakallah and thanks to all the donors who donated and made a difference. It's not about us, to be honest. Yes, we had a chance to go and see Beijing and Wall of China, but what it matters is those who are in need.
Did you find the Chinese people hospitable?
Very hospitable, yeah.
I mean, first time in China, yeah, they love taking pictures. Yeah. You literally can go into any group. So we had some fun as well, right?
Yeah.
And
so you and
many
I,
of us acted quite childish as well.
So you and I will be totally at home.
You and me will find home there. Guess what happened, right? They taking the pictures. You go there and smile, and they say, "Come, come." Right? And then once we, on the last day, we went to see some of their culture as well, and we ended up going to a theater, isn't it? And I see someone just in a hideaway, they're trying to take a picture of us because they love taking pictures. They were very surprised to see us to see their cultural thing. I said, "Look, I'm happy for you to take the pictures." And then they just got up and said, "Oh, thank you," and they were hugging us, holding us. Yeah. On the wall, one of the great guy, Zhang, he will walk into any group and take the selfie. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
No problem at all. They never got offended. Yeah. You can ask one another, "Could you please take a photo of us?" and vice versa. Absolutely fine. Yeah. I've not seen such a welcoming people like this, I would say, in terms of taking pictures.
So coming soon, LB24 production, and it will be exclusive and conclusive, I should add, Mahbub and Emdad selfie tour, Great Wall of China 2017. Coming
I look forward to it.
To a theatre right near you. You've raised a staggering £60,000 and counting. What will the money be used for, Shaheed?
For Syrian refugees, for their shelters, clean water, education. The winter is coming, which is most important. All of us are buying new clothes, our jacket, and Syrian refugees don't have anyone. With that money, we will buy everything they need.
And in terms of people watching your interview, obviously a lot of people have been inspired by you guys putting up. Did you have Wi-Fi connection up there?
No. Only time we had Wi-Fi is when we came into our lodge, and we had a very limited time as well.
Sure.
And the connection and the signal wasn't very strong. But we managed to upload certain things.
I noticed.
You know, Facebook is banned in China. You cannot use Facebook and other things. So we had to find other ways. But I still kept people updated on certain things. But WhatsApp was quite easy to use.
Sounds like you both had a brilliant trip, and congratulations to you.
We all have brilliant trips.
Yes, congratulations to the team of 16 Human Relief Foundation. If you would like to get involved in what Human Relief Foundation does, www.hrf.org.uk. They are opening a new Whitechapel branch soon, an office and shop front on New Road very soon as well. So anytime you're passing by the Whitechapel area, do feel free to pop in and have a cup of tea and a chat with Shaheed over there. He's always very happy to see anybody. You know, he's very lonely on a general level, so you'd be doing him a favor as well. On that basis, that's all for me for now. Thanks for watching.